Hi, and good morning to you. Let's take a quick look at what is happening on the US oil. A quick glance at the structure we have here on the weekly time frame confirms that price action has been trending on the high side. After connecting the series of higher lows at this point, I was able to identify a bullish trend line that has been guiding price action in the last 2 years. So with the current structure we have here on the weekly time frame, it's obvious that price action has been moving on the high side. So going into the new week, what are we going to be expecting? What are our expectation? Is price going to continue to respect this bullish trend line in such a way that we will be having a bullish momentum during the new week? Or is there a possibility where price is going to break down that bullish trend line where a retest of structure should give us further confirmation to join the decline to the downside? These are the scenarios we want to be looking out for during the new week. So the first thing I did here on the weekly time frame is to identify this significant level at the $85 mark, which has at one point in time been a major determinant of price action. If we look back into the if we look in back look into the past, that is around the later part of last year, we can see that that level has been a selling nation for participants in this market. We saw we saw a selling momentum right at this place after price rejected that level. Then, following that, during the early months of this year, we saw the breakout of that level, and price action did something like a reversal pattern around there, which pushed price back into that same level during the course of last week trading session to make this level more or less a very level, more or less a zone to reckon with during this new week. And if we look at what happened during the later part of last week trading session, we saw our price came back into that level and did a sharp rejection of that level, giving us something that looks like a hammer candle. Now, after identifying this level, hold on a second, let me delete this. After identifying this key level at this point, what I want to be doing here is to see how price is going to be relating with this level during this new week to determine if we are going to be going to the upside or are we going to be having a breakdown of this level. So this level is more or less a yardstick for us this week. So what I want to be looking for around this area is is price going to respect this level or is price going to break down this level? So if I see price continue to oscillate right above that level, I want to be comfortable in a bullish trading opportunity here. And if I see price break down this key level, then I want to be looking for opportunities to join the decline to the downside. So now that we have this information in mind, how do we intend taking advantage of any momentum that could be lining up for us during the new week? So I was able to scale down to the daily time frame where things became a little bit clearer. So now on the daily time frame, the other thing I also noticed here was that there is a level at the $95 mark which appears to have been also a major determinant of price action, as we can see out that level in the past. We can see one here was a selling niche here before the breakout happened in the month of March. And even during the mid month of March, we saw how this area was a demand niche. And in the month of April, it was also a demand niche here. We can see how this level also has consistently held price supported. And then if we go as far as the month of July, we can see multiple rejection of that level before the outright breakdown of that level, and then price came back to do a retest of that level before we saw the sharp rejection of the key level at $85 mark during last week trading session. So with this information we have here, it is clear that we have a couple of levels on this time frame that should be guiding our action during the new week. So I'm projecting that we could be having something that looks like a consolidation phase around between these two levels, after which we'll be looking forward to probably a breakout of that level to give us that uh, confirmation that the bullish momentum is evolving. Now, in addition to this level I identified here on the daily time frame, I also look further back into the month of June and see how price action has been playing out. And if we look at what happened since the month of June, we can see that we have um, price going through a phase where we see consecutive lower heights and lower lows, giving us a clue into um, a possible, I think I will call this a retracement phase of the impulse leg we identified on the daily time frame. And what you'll be asking me, what impulse leg am I talking about? So if we zoom in a little, zoom out rather, we can see we have this impulsive move, and I said this move, it's more or less like a retracement phase of that impulse leg that could be inciting a trend continuation to the upside. So after looking at the structure we have here since the month of June, I was able to connect a series of lower highs to be able to have this bearish trend line. So now going into the new week, what is going to give me that inclination of a bullish potential here? So what I'll be looking forward to during the new week for a bullish momentum here is an outright breakout of this bearish trend line. And if I see an outright breakout of this bearish trend line, that will give me a signal that we might be um, preparing ourselves for a bullish momentum. But remember, we don't want to get too excited at the sight of a signal, as we want to wait for price action to give us further confirmation, which might come in the form of a retest of that bearish trend line, or probably the key level at the $85 mark, or it could be the bullish trend line here, after which we want to be looking for reversal patterns on lower time frame that will support a trend continuation to the upside. Now, there are two things that could be happening. That is one scenario. And then the other scenario is we could have a consolidation phase right between the $95 mark and the $85 mark before a breakout from either side happens. It could be a breakout to the upside to give us a signal of a bullish momentum, or it could be a breakdown or the $85 mark to give us a signal of a bearish momentum. So in order for us to have um, a plan for the week, it's appropriate that we hold on to see how participants in this market is going to react with this zone here, that is this level here. Let's see how participants are going to react with the zone during the early hours of the new week, after which I will be sharing an update in the comment section on my plan of joining any potential opportunity on the US oil. So I'll be pausing the video at this point. So um, to be coming back on Monday after looking at how price action um, has been playing out during the early hours of the week. If this video in any way has been of help in making your own individual decision on the US oil, kindly support the project by clicking the like button. You may also want to follow me on my TradingView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.